Welcome to the Locker Season 3, Episode 23, Michael Jordan episode.
Ooh.
I am A. White, along with Van Howes, back in Baton Rouge, out of safe and sound out of Lexington, Kentucky. What is going on?
Man, crazy, man. Somebody's gonna have to buy me a new laptop. I don't know who's gonna fund it. Who wants to go fund me for Van Howes a new laptop?
If you can't find, what's your wife's phone number? The word for you, tell we need it is essential for the show.
Man, I'm good, man. Hey, can't complain. It's football season, man. High school starting to have scrimmages. We're 2 weeks away from games. We're 17 days away from UK first football game. 17 days on the 17th. Man, I need to go buy a lottery ticket.
Is that Jaton McClain days or is that Just Snedeker days? Or is there better days?
Oh, that's a better guy.
What was Dusty Bonner's number?
No idea.
14, 15. He was 15.
Yeah, he wasn't quite on that 1-7 level.
So you said it's a better one. I don't even want to sound like an idiot. Damn.
You stupid.
Van Howes.
Hey!
Van Howes. Not the 47, man. I was thinking about the 47 Van Howes.
No, that's 48.
All bullshit aside, I did kind of skip my mind that was your number. It did for a second. I was serious. And I was like, it got to be serious. Now, I don't know. For some reason, the first thing to register was 47. That's why I was like,
why 47? I never had 47.
It was 46?
48.
See, one number off.
That's the worst ass number. That's the worst number I ever had in my life.
For DB. Dude, look like a linebacker out there.
Dude, I'm like, dude. Ugh.
What up, Coach Stu, man? Coach Stu. Hey, is everybody saying the defense is tearing the offense ass up? Is that the defense good, or is the offense got some work to do? Because if one team is tearing the other side of the team's ass up, that can't be good.
Or is that factual?
Yeah, that's a good question too.
Because sometimes people lie. Sometimes coaches don't tell the whole truth.
Well, to be honest, the first time I heard it came straight out of his mouth.
Oh.
Then we had two more scrimmages, and I heard the same thing. So
never mind.
Yeah, so man, let's so we ain't let me see. I was coming on just assuming I'm gonna let the viewers and let the thread, the talk dictate the show. And actually, matter of fact, what I've been thinking about doing, you know what I'm gonna do for y'all? I'm gonna put the link out here. If you join, because that way I was gonna do the call-in thing, but it takes me doing extra stuff. Van needs a new laptop, I need a new laptop. We're going to put the link out there. You come on. We're going to put you on the screen with us to ask your questions, get your points across. So it's kind of like raising your hand in the Twitter Spaces, but don't turn your screen on. So you just coming on the call screen. No derogatory names in your box. But we're going to put the link out. If you want to come on, we're going to put you backstage. If you got a comment about something we're talking about and you want to comment because you don't want to keep typing it and try to keep up with the thread, because Van ain't good at keeping up with the thread.
Hell no, so I need my reader.
He might go on a tangent. You might have to cut him off. Come in, say your thing and get the hell off here. You ain't going to come in here and just chill out in the cut like I'm not giving up this space. So I am going to share the link, but go ahead, Van. What's up?
Hey, we need to give something to a true follower from day one. If they can recall something that happened, I don't know, man, it had to be within the first 10 shows of an unfortunate incident. if anybody can recall that, I'm gonna have to send you something.
Yeah. I don't even know if we had A&M back then. Do we have A&M?
I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. We need to find a true follower from day one. Because that was a trip.
Hold on. Well, you can talk. I'm just typing something.
Man, I'm still on this BS because I couldn't rant on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Sunday morning
Twitter Spaces last night got on. Oh, yeah, Sunday morning too. But
yeah.
Twitter Spaces last night wouldn't let nobody say nothing. They would make some punk ass comments.
Oh, were they? I came late. I came late.
No, you was on there when they was making them. Because I seen you pop up and I raised my hand. I went on there. They're just letting these. Man, he just letting these, as Anwar say, letting these slappies just go in about. But the UK football program should be. They should be happy. Oh man, and Terry Brown just sat there and let these MFers just go on as if we're second. Now, me and you was more you than me. We're second-rate citizens of football players. That ain't the case no more. So it ain't no. We all need to pump your brakes. Because I don't care what happened, there's nothing that Cal has done right now that Stoops got to sit back and be like, whoa, you're way better than me. But they was making it seem like y'all should be happy where y'all are now. And so the thing was, they was extremely disrespectful to Cal and the football team, as if at this point you still have no respect for them. So what do we got to do, win 11, 12 games? We got to get on Alabama level?
Yeah, I definitely missed that part. I didn't hear that at all.
You was on as a listener. Maybe you multitasking, but you was on as a listener.
Yeah, this is the bad part about it. And I sent out a tweet today about some bullshit out how people who don't know what's going on say some stupid shit. The only thing that came out of this is that now we know who the damn football fans are, who the Cal haters are, who the Stoop haters are, and who the Mitch haters are. That's all we know. Ain't nothing else was made of this except that. Because the people who are Cal stan, they fucking went to bat for him. The people who are Stoop stands, they went to bat for him. And Mitch don't have too many stands. Mitch lists of stand accounts are really minimum. Although, for me, if you are still upset about the damn checkerboards and about no alcohol at football games, that's your problem. That ain't if that's what you mad at Mitch for, and now you're just adding on because of him not being a guy who should be in front of Mike, then
what do you think about what Greg said? I was thinking that all along. Is that even an option? Which I understood. I understand they ain't hundreds of millions, but
were you here? Were you on campus when Rick said he wanted to build basketball arena the next to Commonwealth? Were you here when he said that?
Here on this show, or
No. Just he said that in 90 something.
Yeah. Oh, you said Patino.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you're talking about Cal. But we was talking about that when they was talking about rebuilding Rupp. They was talking about putting it on campus and making it a dual dome, a football slash.
Yeah, it honestly, I don't think people understand. Rupp is almost on the level of Soldier Field for the Bears. Soldier Field sucks, dude. I play on that field. I don't think people understand. You might think you understand, but unless you play on that bitch, it is hot garbage. When I say hot garbage, about in October, it is chewed up. They make that damn thing look like it's half-assed when it is booty. They spray the hell out that damn field, man. It is the worst, man. And Rupp, to me, is not a great basketball arena for college. It's just not.
But I think old money wants to keep it for nostalgia. Maybe for nostalgia, like this is, this happened in this building, the other thing happened in this building, and I kind of like that part about it, man. But the fan base will twist their arguments whatever way. Like we got a fan base full of millennials. Although all of them are older, we got a fan base full of millennials. And I work Sunday morning, and you didn't get a chance to rant on Sunday like you wanted to. But here's the thing. You know how many motherfuckers call in on Sunday morning? I've been a fan for 62 years, and I ain't never seen the fan base so eager to jump off the bandwagon. Mm-hmm. The first thing, we went for it on 4th and goal on the goal line. We should have called play action. I will never. But the first thing is they always want to jump off the. So I think they just want to see how much power they got. Because they'd go off in the cut and not say nothing for a while and come back, and they'd be the first ones talking about, I got my ticket. I already got my hotel. I don't know. I just can't. I can't with the fan base, man. I can't get there with them. But
I just don't get how you gotta be on a side. Because to me, Cal is right. Cal is right, dude. I've been to practice facilities. I've been to some locally that are better than what we have. I'm just being honest with you. People were, oh no, there's no way we have. No, man. I've been to Seattle. I used to work in Seattle, and I've been to UW. One of my clients is in San Jose, which is right next door to Stanford. I know 2 really big people who are Stanford alums. I've been to there. It is way better than where we are, and those are not powerhouse schools. I'm just going to say those are not powerhouse schools. And for us to only have 1 court, that's a high school gym. You got 1 court? That's a high school gym, dude. My high school has 1 court with down 4 goals on each half court, right? So you can go full court, half court, and you go full court perpendicular. That ain't nothing special. I've seen some shit.
How you know they only got 1 court?
Huh?
How do you know they only have 1 court?
That's all they show when they do
That's all they show. I think even what you call it had 2 courts, 3. Well, the 2 sideways and 1. So basically, if you're working on drills, you can do 1, 2, then the long way 1, 2, then the other 1, 2. Like in most all high schools have 2 sideways in the game court.
Right. No, I'm saying these people have 2 full courts.
Oh, I understand that. Yeah. But I'm saying you make it seem like at Joe Craft Center, they only got like 1 court.
Well, I'm saying.
So you mean the one with the 6 baskets all the way around?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One with the 6 baskets all the way around. And I'm not saying it's horrible, but if we are a premier basketball school, I think we should have facilities that equal to some of the other schools in the country. So I say he's right. I also say Stoops is right. Stoops has every right to say, fuck you. Do you know what I built here? Now I understand what you're saying, but we good too. So now we are a basketball school. I don't care what nobody said, we are a basketball school. It's just what it is. But you can't say the other shit that you said. And I understand how Stoops can get upset about it, but Cal is right too, Stoops is right, and then Mitch is right. If your ass can't fucking be okay with what you got, get the fuck out of here. It's simple as that. If you think you need more, but we can't give you more right now, deuces.
What is Millie? What do you mean, Millie? Did I say something about Rupp? What does Rupp have to do?
We said that earlier. I think Rupp is horrible. I think
Rupp Arena. I thought you meant Adolf.
I think Rupp Arena is garbage for college. It seats a lot of people and all that stuff, but it is not, to me, intimidating factor. And I know some guys who have played basketball in college and played against us, and they say it is not nothing. Like when you go to other arenas and it's like, oh shit, these people are right on top of us. It's not an intimidating arena. And it doesn't get loud from what they say. Now, you know, when we played, they put us in the second level when I know they put it now students on the floor, but we was in that second. I'm like, I'm not going to a basketball game after to watch here.
Lake Dog put it best.
Huh?
Here's the thing. If it just needs some cosmetic renovations, then it doesn't require revamping. And I understand what he's saying. Lake Dog put it best. The problem was, and this is what pissed me off on Spaces last night, that if you want renovations, don't mention me. If somebody say, man, there's better shows in the locker, the locker is good, man, they talk too much defensively, KSR, if you want to go to somebody else, now you can just say you either don't like the locker or I like A White. And that's kind of where everybody's at with this. If you don't listen to media and you just a clickbait person, I think they know everybody who responded originally know that Cal is calculated. So that's why it can't so much be a Freudian slip, because he's extremely calculated. The simplest thing he could have said was, and I'm sure he's smart enough to have people looking over what he has to say before he writes it. I know this was live. Yeah, listen, if you go to Georgia, if you go to Alabama football, they have everything they need to produce national championship every year, and they compete for national championship every year. We should have that same expectation at Kentucky. We need the same. You never had to say nothing. You never had to say, well, and this, I don't know if you understand this, Van, or the fans. He basically said, you built them shit. Where's our stuff? We the big dog. And what you call it, and Mitch did not defend him, and everybody trying to lump this shit together. Mitch did not defend him. Mitch was saying, that's not in the budget right now. And Cobby Cobb, damn, y'all going too fast, man. I can't keep up with it. Cobby Cobb said, not Cobby Cobb, Lake Dog said that we can't stop whatever, because Mitch is, you're an engineer, not that type of engineer, but you don't just wake up in the morning and be like, look, we're going to start building this. Oh, hold on, stop building this. Come on, let's go. No. So whatever his plan was, Mitch may have told him at some point, and this is what I don't think a lot of people understand, is I think Cal tried to force Mitch's hand. Was like, we the big dog. I want you to do what we need done now.
Right.
And that's where the disconnect between Mitch and Barnhart is coming in. It's not that, well, he doesn't like Cal, but it has nothing to do with football. All Stoops did was defend his team.
Right.
The big picture, if y'all want to talk about anything, is why does Mitch feel like he don't need Cal? It's not that he don't need Cal. Why is Cal trying to put pressure on everybody around him as if you got the biggest nuts in the building?
Well, I'm going to say this. Mitch owes Cal a lot. Because didn't Mitch hire Billy G?
Well, hold on. I will take that. But if it had not been Cal, they hired Brad Stevens or I know you saying he hired him, but did we not? But did Kentucky football not make Joker Phillips the head coach?
Hold on. That's what I'm about to say. But okay. That's why. But did he not hire Billy G? I'm just saying. So he owe Cal a lot, because if he gets another Billy G part 2, his ass ain't here no more. If he would have hired another horrible coach, he wouldn't be here. Here's the thing. You know what? We was on Sunday morning. We was talking about timing. Timing is everything. What if Cal would have said this after he went to Lawrence, Kansas, and whipped Kansas' ass on national TV? What if he would have said then, we need new facilities? I think that shit would have went over a little bit better than it does now.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And like you said, you know what? Now you done got me thinking. I'm going to get back to y'all comments. Keep making them. I'm going to get them on the screen. But you can always click the link and come on, because me trying to keep up with y'all comments is tough. Oh, man, you got the wheels turning too, though.
Uh-oh.
He could have said, there's plenty of different opportunities he could have said it. He could have said it Big Blue Madness. He could have said it whenever Oscar decided something. He could have said it at the NBA draft. This is what I'm telling you. This little MFer is calculated.
He
said it. Hold on. He said it preseason football.
No.
He said it preseason football. This ain't even your season, and there's nothing going on with your team playing.
He also said it during a situation where he knew he was going to kick some team's ass in the Bahamas. I don't think if they would have had that, if they wouldn't have had the Bahamas trip, he wouldn't have said this shit. But he said that after he just whooped somebody's ass in the Bahamas, and now he's like, okay, let me roll with this shit because everybody's talking about us right now in August when they shouldn't be. But since they're talking about it, let me roll this on out. If I think this shit is calculated, and I think I'm not saying that him and Stoops were in a room and wrote out some shit like, hey, dude, on August this, you say this. Then I'm gonna come back and tweet. I'm gonna say this. Then we're gonna get Mitch in a press conference after. I don't think he said that. But you know what it did though? The football team has been getting a lot of fucking positive press. A lot of shit that we ain't accustomed to. Our fans not accustomed to us winning because every time some shit happens, oh my God, our recruiting class is terrible. Why don't we winning? Positive shit. Now players might be getting their little chest might be puffed out. You know how you can bring that chest in a little bit? Create some damn controversy that takes the damn attention off of you're in the top 20 in the AP in the coaches poll. Now you take some attention off of, oh, y'all are preseason this. Oh, Will Levis is possibly a first-round pick. Oh, C-Rod only needs 1,300 yards to pass to get the career rushing lead. There's a lot of things that are getting thrown under the rug because of this Cal and Stoops thing. And Stoops is keep pushing it. Stoops has been the most chest-out guy I've ever seen him been since he's been here. He said that shit about Cal. He said it in a press conference again. Then he said some shit about Beamer. Dude, he is trying to divert attention away from the players and putting on him and Cal in a little bit of straight bullets.
I kind of want to break this down to the point where I thought you were going on a different tangent. I don't think you all the way met me with your comments, but I think we're kind of on the same wavelength that I think it was not calculated like, hey, say something and I'm going. No, right. When it came across, Stoops was mad as shit. So I think it was not really mad, but like, motherfucker, how you gonna say, win the postseason game first, motherfucker, and then bring my people. So I think it was a perfect opportunity once Cal made the slip. It was a perfect, which was a quote unquote slip, because Stoops could have ignored it. He could have said nothing but, hey, when they win postseason games, they can start talking to me. Like, I'll respond once they start. He could have said something simple. Yeah. So, but I don't think it was calculated. I don't think he tried to capitalize off of it, but I do think he took advantage of the attention. People act like, well, no, they want people here. No, Stoops just responded the best way advantage for his team in this program. I think Cal all along, it didn't go the way Cal wanted, son. All along, Cal wanted to push people in the corner, wanted to get the attention on him. And when that seat got hot, hey, Cal started looking. But the only thing that surprises me, Cal, if you're gonna light this fire, I feel like you should have had better comebacks and better. And that's why I think the apologies came and some stuff, because now he want the fan base to know. He want you know how Joker got fired. Was it bad football? Was it a bad record, or was it C?
I mean, all the above.
C is not all of the above. There's a C, but I'm saying if you know what the C is.
I might. Yeah. I mean, I thought you meant seats. I thought you were saying seats.
No, C. Well, same thing. Yeah. Same damn thing. Yeah. If hey, we can't get him out because he's a good guy, it may give him another year after 2 or 10 season. You know, the team, he's not bringing in athletes we want. The only way you're going to get to the schools, we're going to put 17,000 in the stands. We ain't seen them low numbers since you played.
And we had more than that.
At some time. I'm just saying that low. Hey, I don't know what a half empty or quarter empty stands look like. So,
okay.
I mean, someday you gotta sit down and tell me about that at Jeff Ruby's. Tell me what a half empty or stand look like.
Yeah, I just, like I say, there are people who are gonna defend Stoops and gonna hate on Cal. See now, what drama does Cal stir up all the time? Now I'm gonna just say this: he didn't drag the football program into it. He said some shit that is factually true. When I came out of high school, I went to Alabama for a spring game. Alabama football was not good. It just wasn't. I don't think if you guys can look at Alabama coaches after Gene Stallings, you probably can't name the 4 coaches.
Wait a minute. Alabama won the national championship in 92.
Yeah, that 92 spring after the national championship.
So they got terrible over. Oh my! Go ahead.
No. Alabama was not what Alabama is proclaimed to be. I'm not okay. Let me take out the garbage. Alabama was not Alabama.
They got to this point. I would give you that. Historically, they are not that level. They're not the Florida States. You give the Florida States. Well, shit, because Notre Dame lost their luster. Michigan lost it. They're in college football. Is there really even besides Florida State or now Alabama? But that's been since 2000.
So Alabama was Alabama, right?
Right.
Alabama was still a football school when they went through Coach Price, Fancioni, Shula, etc. Alabama was still a damn football school. When Georgia went through we beat Georgia 2 out of 4 times. I was 2-2 against Georgia when I was at Kentucky. So Georgia basketball school, they're a football school. They are a football school. LSU is a football school. Although some of y'all can say when Chris Jackson and they had Shaquille and they had
Stanley. Richard, I was gonna say Stanley Pritchard.
They had Stanley too. They were still a damn football school. And look at LSU history. They were freaking garbage when I was in high school. They were garbage when I was in high school and while I was kind of in college. But they are a football school. Now, he dragged them in. I don't see how he just made a statement about these schools of footballs. Alabama gets every fucking thing first. Alabama gets the biggest slice of the pie. Georgia gets the biggest slice of the pie. And he said so about us. Hey, would you ever imagine I'm trying to think of CM Newton saying or Rick Pitino saying, "Oh, that football team wins 10 games." Is that really dragging? Come on, 10 games? We've only won 10 games. We've only won 10 games 3 times in school history. Now, if you are already a Cal hater and
I don't know if that's true.
Football,
I thought they won 10 games in the 60s. You might be right, but I thought they won 10 games.
They won 10 games in the 50s.
Price fact check me, huh?
In the 50s. I don't even think
the 60s. Or the 50s.
Derek Ramsey team won 10 games. Didn't they win 9?
I thought they were 9-1 and won the game or something like that. But
that's what I'm saying.
Hold on. Damn.
Corey Price can help us out.
I know. Go, Bill. Damn, I had a point. What was the last thing you said? Oh, hold on. It was somebody's point. Oh, okay. No. Man, they over killing it in the chats. I just can't. What was the last thing? I had a point about the last thing you said.
South Carolina does have a better practice facility. If you can just look at stop taking the emotions out of it and just look at our practice facility and look at South Carolina practice facility. Their practice facility is just better. That don't mean they're gonna win more games. But if you look at the practice facility, it's better. The same way our practice facility is just as good as Alabama's. It's on par with Alabama.
My high school fullback makes a heck of a point. Here's what I was gonna say off of what you said, and you kind of giving these folks a whole lot of credit. And you keep, and even when you was on the Sunday morning with us, you seem to keep thinking Cal made a slip, even if it was calculated slip. Van, now tell me this. Just listen at your boy for 1 second and tell me, does this not make sense to you? When he gets done saying what he's saying, I love for team keep win 10 games, go to bowl games and stuff. If you were all in, wouldn't you say, hell, I can't wait for him to win the national championship. These guys are right there on that. But still, at this point, this is a bad. Couldn't you have said that?
Yeah, he could have. Yeah, of course he could have said it.
Right. So 10 games. So no, what the motherfucker was saying was he happy. Y'all over there happy winning 10 games. We win national championships. We got a volleyball team who won as many championships as you. We got rival teams who won more championships than you. We got a lot. No, the more I think about it and the more you keep talking, acting like, well, this is kind of, no. The fact that he said 10 games was, this is y'all cheer over 10 games. We cheer over championships is what he was saying. Well, motherfucker, give us another one of them if you can keep doing it.
Boy,
because I expect you to understand what I understand, and you trying to say, all right, hey, I'm sorry if I've been missing y'all comments. Y'all can keep commenting, but I got to move ahead because I'm like 20 minutes, 15 minutes back.
Yeah, we are way behind.
Thank you, Alvin.
Okay, 4.
Takashita.
I'm sorry, I said 3. Okay, we got.
You
4.
said 2.
I said 3.
You said 2.
We got 2 in the last 4 years. Then they had one in the 50s. The 70s.
But you said 2 at first.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead, make your
point.
In the 50s, man, because I'm gonna look for me a new cause. So you gonna keep this bullshit up. Okay, you over there sitting over there acting like Cal was cool, or saying, yeah, let the team keep winning 10 games and go to bowl games. That's what we want. But this still a basketball team. No.
Okay. All right. I don't take offense to it.
I don't take offense to it. It ain't my team.
I don't.
Besides, somebody who went 1-10 in the college season should appreciate where the team is at now with 10. Yeah, you had a 10. I had a 10 loss season. If you done lost 10 games, you should damn sure appreciate.
That's what I'm saying. Games. And for some of y'all jackbags who feel like we are down, oh boy, now you about. Some of y'all who don't appreciate where we are. And get all tight in the wire about this recruiting class is subpar compared to what we had last year. I don't think y'all freaking really understand where we are. We are not Georgia, Florida, LSU, Alabama. You know why? Because our high school football in the local area is just not good enough to build your team, build a foundation on local talent. It's a problem. And people want to talk about recruiting and coaches not recruiting well enough, all this stuff. You know what LSU has to do? They have to freaking travel just the damn state. Stop.
Copy Cobb on one over there. Hey, man, you know what? Somebody said it earlier. And man, have you heard anything about that? What Hatfield said?
What's that?
That before the interview, he told Kyle, "Have you ever seen a giraffe pee?"
I saw the tweet from Kyle. I didn't find a next.
Oh, Kyle tweeted it.
Oh, I thought he.
You said you saw the tweet from Kyle.
I saw the tweet from Kyle.
And Kyle said that.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you.
What are you asking?
You don't even drink. What's your excuse?
No, I'm trying to read with my glass not on. Okay.
No, I'm talking to you. There's nothing you read. You just listening to me.
I know. No, I'm trying to read the scroll.
So Kyle. So you did see that Kyle tweeted that Cal.
Yes.
Said, oh, okay. That's what I was saying. I was trying to. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was. Yeah. See, they agreeing with me over here. The more people we get to tune into the show agree with me more. When we just had people that loved you, they used to agree with you all the damn time, and I had to rethink myself.
Because all these people who agree with you are just cow haters.
No, it's been about 2 weeks. It's been about 2 weeks that everybody's been like, man, they the whites, right?
And I'm a lover of all coaches at UK.
Kale said the guy. Okay, got you. Where was I at? There was some of the comments somebody made I was commenting on.
All I gotta say, Anthony, who is scared to come on and ask their question? Man, we got some scared.
A lot of people at work or the kids might be asleep. It's hard. It is hard. It is tough keeping up with these comments.
I do. That's why I got my glasses on.
Hopefully they're enjoying their comments in the thread because I can't get everybody on it. I know a lot of times people like to have their comment thrown up on the screen, but woo-wee, they coming in.
Hold on. I'm reading this one, and you haven't put it up, but thank you. That's some BS. You know why I'm gonna say that? No damn player gives a damn about UK being a basketball school. Oh, I'm not gonna go there because of basketball school. When you walk into damn Joe Kraft Center, you gotta use your damn retina to get in the building, and then you look in, they got all these damn mannequins with the uniforms on. You go in the damn locker room, you got a damn barber chair in there. Dude, it is top notch in there. That damn basketball school shit has nothing to do with it. If that's the case, they wouldn't have got anybody when Stoops got here. Does anybody remember that 2014 class? That was a damn good class with no history of being football dominant since A. Watt left. What, 98? That was the last time? 98, 99? So, no, that basketball school shit means nothing to a damn recruit. If you think a recruit's not come here because somebody says, oh, it's a basketball school, is.
Hey, I wish I had 4 hands so I can give you 4 thumbs down because that is bull. There's little nuances. There's small little things that our basketball school mantra does affect. When you have a coach or now the difference is our our seats are bigger. So if we do a blackout, it's going to look a whole lot bigger in 60, almost 70,000 than it does when you in Rupp, 18,000 or whatever. But I'm telling you, I'm here in town. I know the calculations, the events, I think the time, preparation, the energy of the things they do in basketball are more. Now, mind you, there's less people you got to coordinate at times, but there is a lot more. Okay, prime example, Big Blue Madness, great event, a lot of celebrities, everything. What type of football event do we have besides the little media day and fan day that we have where you could come out and be with the players? And I'm talking about let them come out the tunnel. Why not bring everybody out the tunnel, which would take 10 minutes, 15 minutes, have them go to a spot, deal with the fans. Like, they don't coordinate stuff for football like that because, and I'm telling you, I know that locally. I have seen, I'm gonna go. Y'all in the locker. Here, listen, y'all about to get a little drop in the locker. And I think I told you this. It was a long time when they hired Stoops. Stoops' introduction ceremony was put together in 2.5 hours.
Okay.
I was on Sunday morning Sports Talk when they was working on putting it together. It went well in Nutter Fieldhouse, inside Nutter Fieldhouse. It went well because the expectation was so fucking low.
Right.
It wasn't bad. It was not bad.
Right. I got you.
But we hadn't seen anything bigger. But I guarantee you, UK basketball wouldn't have had Cal coming to what's the Coliseum next to Cats? Memorial Coliseum, and put a stage up there and just have a red carpet going in the door.
I feel you. Fact.
So it's little stuff like that.
But I'm reading Lake Dog. Yes, Lake Dog. I'm calling Morrow a liar because Morrow sometimes exaggerates things. I mean, every coach does. Every coach exaggerates shit to make themselves look better. So yes. What's up, Bob?
Bob Holmberg, starting at middle linebacker.
Yes, I'm just telling you. I've talked to recruits. I've talked to people I know with a couple of recruits that we have had come to Kentucky, and that basketball school shit means nothing to them. It just means. Now I would say this: If our
I don't
facilities,
think they speaking from that. Like we got, dude. Nobody cares about. I love when I came here. I came because of the brand. Like I know about Jamal Mashburn. I didn't know no football, but I'm like, oh, they, So no, I don't. But I don't think they're speaking of you're fighting trying to get recruits here because it's basketball school. I think they're trying to fight the fact that you gotta take backseat to football, backseat to basketball, and I think that's what's pissing Cal off. It ain't even at this point, but I don't think Cal like the fact that it's close. That the margin has been closed that much where he can't just ask for something and it be done.
Okay. All right, that's true. Let me tell you this. The margin, the gap between us and basketball as a brand is still not even close. Basketball is still going to consistently get top 5 recruiting classes. And I'm saying this because fans are already fucking pissed off from what I've seen and heard about the recruiting class coming in 2023. Basketball would never have a recruiting class like some people are pissed off about the 2023 class. Just won't happen. Football is going to have an ebb and flow. They're going to have a great year recruiting, then they're going to have an okay year. But with us being in the top 25 in recruiting is awesome for us. Being in the top 10 in basketball is hot garbage. So there's a difference. The gap is fucking wide. Now, I've said, we all know, I'm football all day. I can also realize that we're not a football school. And there's nothing wrong with that. But our football team is fucking doing amazing things. You can be a basketball school and have a football team that's damn good. Like, what's the problem? I don't get what's the problem.
Because you looking at the wrong way. You still over here. You over here. You the one over there where they run the fake punt, and you still over there.
No. It's like that year. It's like that year when Florida had the guy in the bounds and we didn't see him.
Yeah. Hey, see? Because, hey, Lake Dog, I got you, man. I got you. It's not about, you keep saying about, it's not about the whole football school image. I mean, basketball school image. Here's the thing. If everybody kept calling us a basketball school, and I had a problem with it, you gonna come here, we're gonna whoop that ass. I'm gonna tap you on the ass, say appreciate you, and we're gonna let you know, thank you. So you got your ass whooped by basketball school, whatever the case might be. I'm saying that you saying no, I don't think it's a big deal to the players, and I don't think we hold a grudge about it.
No,
because like I said, the brand wouldn't be on East Bay, Nike, Fanatics. Like you wouldn't be able to just look up colleges where they have the featured teams. We wouldn't be in the featured teams, but you're acting like that's a huge issue either way. No, it's not, because we feel like, here's what we're saying. We feel like when the UK logo is in the feature spot, we represent Josh Allen. We represent Benny Snell. We represent Fat Man Ball. We represent Shaden Sharp. We represent everybody that got to do with Kentucky.
Okay.
But the basketball team kind of wants it to feel like, yeah, that's us. And the problem is, I don't know if you recall, we didn't have that issue when Derek Anderson, Naz Muhammad, Ryan Mercer, Tony Delk, all them dudes on campus shit. When we sent them out, man, they want to take pictures. Hey, they next. They was off of that.
Yeah.
Somewhere it got switched, where I think when all the money started getting thrown around, because that they started feeling like, man, I think we losing a little bit of our luster, and that's the part you're not accepting, and you are not admitting. I think the basketball coach is scared that they're losing their luster. The players don't care, because I'm one and done, maybe 2 and here, but you definitely not staying 3 years. Ain't nobody staying 3 years.
Right.
Basketball wise.
Whatever. I just don't see anything in all this. This shit went on another level where I don't think it was warranted, but it is what it is.
Fan base is taking it there, though. I don't think nobody has. Cal responded anymore since he made his second apology?
I don't know, but there have been media people who have said shit like this has gone past just the fan base. This is going because the fan bases are fucking divided. Some people like the coach. I'm sure damn Bill Self have people in Kansas that hate him. It took him down 14, 15 years to get his second title.
How are you divided? Shouldn't it be? Man, I'm a football fan. I really don't watch that. Your thing is, it seems like you're a football fan. You like track. You don't really worry about basketball, so you don't care. So how does it have to be? Well, he said something about a football team. Fuck the basketball. No, it's just I don't care about basketball.
There are some people that don't like. Look, since we're on the locker, there are some people that don't like Cal, right? There are some people that really hate Cal after the whole kneeling and BLM shit. That's the elephant in the room. Look, we do this for fun. So this ain't we ain't making money off of this.
Advanced thoughts. Not alone. These ain't bad thoughts alone.
There are some people. There are some people that don't like Cal for ulterior reasons. Just like I say with football, there are people who have these tweets already queued up for when we lose. And when we lose, all the motherfuckers come out. That's why you see like 100 tweets at one time because they just waiting for Stoops to fuck up. They're just waiting for Cal to fuck up. They're just waiting for shit to be wrong so they can send out their negative shit. That's just how I've seen it too many times. I just seen it.
Man, what Millie's saying, do you think Cal is asking for renovations because he's feeling like that's what's holding him back? Is that his excuse why we ain't making it to the NIT or we haven't? Or do you think, because it is terrible timing for you to ask for more. It was terrible. And as much as fun we have on this show and we keep it real, and it's a sensitive topic, what Ray Rice did, if he was still rushing for 1,400 yards a season, the fact that Ray Rice was averaging 1 point something yards to carry, you committing domestic violence in public. Oh yeah, we're gonna teach him a lesson.
Right.
So,
no, you
timing.
Like I'm gonna say this when you think about it, Cal timing wasn't that bad because all the hoopla around this basketball team. Oh, we hear this Jacob Toppin is having he's having a big jump. Damian Collins having a big jump. Oh, we see all this stuff. Oh, Livingston and Wallace are great additions, and CJ Frederick is going to be the lights out 3-point shooter. And Tony, there's a lot of positive shit that was coming around the basketball team too. So when you go into the Bahamas, and you playing, I'm just for shits and giggles, you playing 2 middle school teams the first 2 games you played. You're playing 2 middle school teams, right? And you beat the brakes off of them. And some of these players who Damian Collins comes out and does freakish shit. Jacob Toppins has a great game too. Oh, it's time for me to capitalize on. We got some good vibes going. So maybe the timing wasn't bad. The time was bad for the football team per se because this their season. But for Cal, dude, that was so much good vibes and good fucking shit going on for him. I think Cal was in a vacuum. He like, I'm going to try to, as people say, Stoops were defending his player. Cal's defending his program too. Why can't we see that? They need better facilities in his eyes.
I still go back to, like you said, I mean, one thing you did say, and I'm going to agree with you on this subject for once, is that I think he found a perfect opportunity playing JV games. Like, let me ask this why we look good, but I think his biggest gripe, which is some bull, I say is bitch shit, is saying this is what Stoops was saying, and I agree wholeheartedly. Stoops been grinding his ass off, taking this program to the next level, and we expecting 10, 11, 12 or more wins every year in football. For the past 3 years, we've expected at least 10 wins. That wasn't, we expected 10 wins. Right. So that's where we at. Now, they expect 10 wins from basketball just because it's basketball and you got a top 25 class. Here's the problem. The past 3 and before COVID, he was having a rough season. And, everybody, they were coming around at the end. Cal is the one who don't care about SEC tournament. Cal is the one who don't watch film before big games. Cal is the one who feels like, well, y'all need to pay me. Can you imagine going into a meeting as an engineer with no notes or don't even know who your client, don't know your clients, how long they've been existing, don't know their budget or nothing, and somebody gonna pay you to do work for them? The biggest thing happened. The football team expectations are ascending and are rising for good reason.
Yeah.
And Cal has not. And instead of him putting in the work to show that he can do it, he'd rather sit back and be like, look, man, I ain't got to prove y'all nothing. We're a basketball school. I got one title. I'd have been to more Final Fours than anybody. Because I'm going to say this again. I don't know if you've seen it on Around the Shots. I'm going to make this comment on the locker just so everybody can get this out. Get this in their mouth. Taste this. I'm telling you, I'm off of this type of shit.
Okay.
When in Twinsburg Heights, if you was better than somebody in basketball, we play in the 12, make it, take it. I'm going to give you 11 points and you got the ball. That's how you prove somebody you better than them.
Okay.
If Cal believes what he believes, which he don't, that's why he called him Mitch's bluff and got hold. If Cal believes what he believes, I said, sign your letter of resignation. Don't date it. Sign your letter of resignation.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to Mitch and say, if I don't bring you a national championship, I'm going to date it.
Okay.
If you believe, if that's what you believe, because I ain't going to guarantee. If I told that to Nick Saban and it was, okay, but with Nick Saban, he ain't got nothing to prove. It may come with a $5 million bonus. Nick Saban may do it because he already know what he can do. Cal is still riding off of, I'm losing my luster, so let me kick up some dust, let me see it. And I think the whole thing is, he feels like the basketball team is making ground on him, and he want to make sure that they stay the focal point, and which everybody is saying. Cal, you don't have to say nothing. Everybody's always going to know you're the winningest team in college basketball. I don't even know if we still are at this point. But
no, I think we're second now. Kansas beat us.
Yeah, so once you lose that, now all of a sudden, shit.
No, all right. I just, for everybody to say stuff like Cal thinks he needs this to win it. Come on, man. Does Stoops think he needs to do this to win a national champion? Damn facilities get you players. It's period point blank. Eventually, the damn brand is not going to get everybody you want. You're going to have to do something a little more. You got NIL. You're going to have to have great facilities. You're going to have a great resource. That's just it. I don't see how people all of a sudden say, oh, it's because they need better facilities or that's not why he's winning. Look, if for not last year, getting the damn injuries, when we was riding on a high, we had a good enough team to fucking win the championship. So for everybody saying, oh, well, we lost and we have the best talent don't fucking win in basketball every year because it's a fucking tournament. You can have
Wait a minute. I thought you was talking about football we could have won if we didn't have all them injuries. You said basketball we could have won the national championship if we didn't have all them injuries?
I said we was in the running before the injuries after beating fucking Kansas, after beating Tennessee, whipping their ass at home. We had a really good team. We had a good vibes. Then injuries fucking derailed us. Just like fucking Wisconsin, we was undefeated, and they fucking I don't even want to talk about that. Shit happens. Basketball is tougher to win a national champion.
When we lost to Wisconsin, shit happened. We blew Notre Dame out, didn't we?
Well, you just
that same year, 38-0 year, we blew Notre Dame out, right? Before Wisconsin.
Why does that matter?
Because you saying, well, we should have beat Wisconsin, which you didn't. So don't tell me.
No.
You could have lost to Notre Dame and could have lost to the team before that.
All I'm saying.
Hold on.
All I'm saying.
We both gonna keep talking then. Fuck. Listen. Because on Sunday Sports Talk, I said at the end of the season, there's gonna come up that someone was injured, someone was playing injured, which is fine. But do you not think Alabama? Do you not think every team in the nation has? Well, Grady was playing. Nobody knew Grady was playing. First of all, if we lose a game and you getting burnt at corner because you hurt and you didn't tell nobody,
Anthony,
that's your ass. Man, that's your ass.
We already knew Ty was hurt. We already knew Ty. Come on, the one we didn't.
They said Grady. The injury was the Grady one.
That's what
everybody's like. Oh, we didn't know Grady was hurt.
Hold on. I don't even. Grady to me wasn't a difference maker. Having Ty not playing 100% was a difference maker to me. I'm not. The Grady injury was created because of Ty's injury. So regardless, all I'm saying, all these people say all this shit. Cal would have had a couple more. Oh my God! Now, Eric.
So we needed Grady.
All right.
Grady. So Ty was hurt, but we didn't put a lottery pick in. Okay.
Let me stop talking about basketball because I don't like talking about men's basketball because of this shit here.
Whoever asked, I'm gonna tell you this. Whoever asked about Young transferring from Ohio State, he transferred from. Now I'm gonna say this because I don't want to put nobody in the bus, and I appreciate Mr. Jones for being on here, and I don't want to.
Dude, it's 9 o'clock. We ain't
Young transferred from Ohio State for a reason, and we not the D League anymore. I'm not the D League, but we not the backup school if your first school don't work out. And somebody did say that Ohio State wasn't his first choice. There were some handlers who helped him make that decision. That is true as well. But maybe he needs to go to Youngstown State or Toledo. But yeah, him leaving Ohio State didn't mean he was going to work out on our roster just because Ohio State was on his resume.
Hell yeah. Now, I would say this. In 1994, maybe he would have came here. But this ain't, dude. We just got a damn true freshman who is pushing some very capable, high-level defensive lineman back on the depth chart. It's kind of, we got a true fucking freshman. I don't know how old he is, 18, 19, whatever, how old he is. He's coming and bagging up, pushing. I don't know if y'all guys remember the 2020 class is supposed to be the D-line class of the decade. He pushing some of them MFers. Hey, y'all gonna have to get back there. Y'all got to be twos now because I'm balling. That shit doesn't normally happen here. So yeah, DH Wild gonna have to wait his turn if he gets a turn.
Yeah. Well, and I love the fact, like you said, I love the fact we talking about it that just if it don't work at your school, I can come to UK and play. And that, like you said, that's a testament to the talent we bringing in, but it's also, like you said, man, like what do you think? Like what are you thinking? Like the Big Ten is a pretty decent football, dude. We are
better.
No, I'm saying just like, dude, is Alabama, Georgia, like to be totally out, and us. So you can't fit in the Big Ten, which has a JV schedule, but one game a year, maybe Michigan now.
Yeah.
But you said I can't play here, but I can go to Kentucky, which is behind two of the top 5 teams in the country, and compete. So you think we're just competing off luck? Yeah. And maybe you just had really no choice because you like, man, I don't want to sit on the bench. Let me see what happened over here.
Hey, there's a couple things that would make me want to go to Kentucky. I got Anwar Stewart as my coach. I'm playing in the SEC, and I'm still probably in the vicinity of my hometown. So I'm going to play in the best conference. I'm going to play against top-notch kids. And I'm going to be able to, my parents still going to be able to drive less than 6 hours to get to see me play. That's all. And I'm playing with a good coach who has sent guys to the league. Dude, do you not think that Calvin Taylor and Big Q and Hoskins and all them guys and Bully have not played a factor? Because Stu has coached all of them. in some way, fashion. If you don't think that doesn't play a factor, it does. And so now he can go be coached by one of the best guys in the country. What else do you want? And then you play in a position that you can potentially play earlier than if you go somewhere else in your head. But that's not the case because we recruiting, man.
I did say who I thought was going to win Cobb to Cobb. I said Anwar would probably win it. Anwar a bully. I did say that.
Anwar,
I will actually, huh? Oh, they got a bracket sheet, and I don't know how they came up with it.
I saw Corey did it, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. But I don't know how they did it because you got some people. I thought it might have been by position or size or weight class or something, but it didn't work. But yeah, Stu probably win it. But I do want to ask you this, man. And we get up out of here after this, unless they come up with another topic. Stop coming up with topics. We gonna see Chris Rodriguez gonna play 12 regular season games. I ain't really heard no buzz. I ain't really seen the reps.
I'm gonna say yeah. Because you just convinced me, yeah. Because they ain't been, dude, we 2 weeks away from the first game, and ain't shit been said. Yeah. Wouldn't you, unless they trying to have the team prepare for him for the first game? It's Miami, Ohio. I don't think if it matters if it's C-Rod or Ramon or whoever, it doesn't matter. Are they trying to hold it off? I don't know. But since none has been said, dude, I think he plays week 1.
You don't know week 1. I think the fact that nothing said, they got enough attention going on to him with the stuff he had going on personally. Then now all this stuff. And I guess the offense ain't really looking good. I think it's a way. I can see that. I think not saying nothing don't mean, but I also think not saying nothing don't mean we could go with a 3-day window of if you announce on Tuesday that Jefferson is starting that game week. Oh, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is going to be an issue. Friday. Then once you blow out Miami of Ohio, then it ain't no big deal. Now is there a running back controversy? Now all of a sudden Chris Rodriguez is back in. Now him not starting and him not playing are two different things.
Good question. Good one. He might not start the first game. He might play. That's a good one. I like that one.
So that could do it. Like first 2 games, he may not even start against Florida because I don't know if you're hearing what I'm hearing. And this is the worst. I guess the worst thing that could have happened to Chris Rodriguez is that Jefferson coming in.
Yeah, I know.
If Chris got to miss any time, you might not get your. My little brother used to always sing this song. Say, "You ain't never ever gonna get your back. You ain't never gonna get your B back."
From what I saw, the little clips I saw, he looks like he got something special in him.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing from the staff and the people around that watch practices or whatever. Some former players I'm watching is like that dude. There's that dude.
He can go, dude. He's thinner than I thought he was. I thought he was a little bit thicker from the camera angle. I don't know in real life if he's thick or not, but from the pads on, he doesn't look as thick as I thought it would be.
I don't know if we say nobody has solidly. I think Jefferson came in the picture so late. I think it was solidly Jatan.
Dude, that's coach talk. I think Skang said that. That's coach speak. Sometimes y'all got to leave coach speak to being coach speak. It's cliche. Ramon Jefferson is the damn number 2. I'm going to just say this. The same way, this is the easy way I can say this, is Will Levis did not come here to be a fucking bag up. He did not come here to be a bag up. Now, they're going to say, oh, he won the job and he blah, blah, blah. Sure, he had to solidify himself as a starter, but all the belief was he was going to be the starter. Same thing with Jefferson. He didn't fucking come here to not get some reps because he could have went other places or he could have stayed where he was. So he is the number 2 behind C-Rod. If C-Rod don't play game 1, your starting running back is going to be him. Period.
All right.
You don't bring him. You don't upset the apple cart unless he's going to be your next guy. Because you already upset him with bringing him in here. There were some people who were smoke. Jatan was already banking on being number 2. One of them. And now you bring in another guy. There's some pissed off people in the locker room. I'm just being real. You bringing somebody ahead of you, bringing somebody. Oh, that just says the coach don't trust me. Why are we getting somebody else off the street when I'm the bag up? That means that I'm not one play away. I'm one play and one guy away.
I will say this before we get out of here. I will say this. That from saying what you just said and just thinking about it. And some of the people responded. I know I'm jumping back to that bullshit. But the people who responded to what Cal had to say about his basketball team and our football team. I'm not saying it's completely exaggerated or scripted. And you know, things have changed since we would play ball. But as many athletes who are responding by Twitter and they defense against another school, not so much official, but coach, for them to allow that meant they were taking advantage of the opportunity. So I'm not saying it was calculated or they planned it that way, but they would not have allowed them if it was going to hurt the school. And I finished it off by saying, media and us fan base are the ones who's carrying this thing even further. Football really don't care. Van is right about it. Football really don't care. But there is an underlying issue, and it's with basketball because they don't want little, I guess, quote unquote, somebody said it on Around the Shots, little brother. Oh, somebody said on Spaces last night. That's when I tried to chime in and go say, well, yeah, because they feel like little brother. We ain't never felt like a motherfucking little brother.
Who? Football?
Yeah. Now do we have a tougher mountain to climb playing in the SEC East in the 90s?
Hell yeah.
I ain't never felt like
that's a fan thing.
What they did.
Dude, that's a fan thing. That's fan mantra. That's the way Louisville doesn't feel like little brother either. That's a fan nomenclature, I guess, on things. Dude, here's the deal. We are a damn good school in a lot of sports, and that's a good damn thing. It shouldn't be no this or that. I understand fans have their favorites, but we should be cheering just as hard for basketball as we cheer for football. I cheer just as hard for track as I cheer for volleyball. I cheer just as hard for softball as I cheer for baseball. It is what it is. So stop the damn being on, Cal talks down on people. Okay, man. No, I'm gonna stop because I go another round. We'll go a whole nother angle. All I'm gonna say is this: as a guy who's now coaching high school football, and I've said a lot of shit from the sideline, not a bad thing, but like, ooh, this and that. Once you inside the ropes, your vision is a lot more clear on why things are handled a certain way than when your ass on the outside of ropes think things should be handled a certain way. I'm just saying.
All righty. Lee Hubster joined in a little late, or you commented a little late, but we about to get up out of here. We appreciate everybody. I can't stand basketball. Holy that is true. Yep, see? Hey, they came through today, man. I liked a lot of them comments, and I especially love when y'all getting the Van's ass. I love that, man. Keep doing that every week, man. But hey, for about a year and a half, man, everybody, whatever Van said, because he's friendly with everybody on Facebook or now on Twitter, they don't like me because I don't follow everybody. So they be like, oh, well, we love Van because Van follows us back. Yeah, me and Van had to talk off camera one time. That shit about to stop. He learned what I know. He learned what I already know. But no, we had a good time, and I appreciate it. Now I feel coming a lot more energy doing these shows. Sometimes I have to drag in here, but y'all, we gotta hire somebody. You know what I can?
Right, and
I can let the comments automatically go up.
Oh, do they? And
yeah, but it's gonna scroll them past though.
Normally we have the same people. Man, we had some people that came in hard, like former Hatfield and SNY Zoe. Man,
Hatfield is just under a different name. Hatfield's been around a little bit, just under a different name. It's two. I think two of the people have just been under a different name.
Okay, I do. I appreciate the banter. I just wish we can get a better way to to see them all at one time.
Yeah, man. And my vision bad in the
that's how I got these readers, man. I gotta read now, dude. It's so small on my screen, so I have to put these on so I can read the damn comments. I appreciate y'all commenting, man. That makes the show fun.
And until we get back to podcasting, which hopefully is around the corner, man, we need an intern. Please go to YouTube, and I think even on Twitter, share, like, subscribe. Definitely subscribe. We get a lot more features. An algorithm will show up. We get a lot more people joining y'all so y'all can banter with other people, because I see the light is finally shining through. People are actually listening to what I'm saying, and they agreeing with me. Man, I'm elated, man. I'm happy, man. Man, people always want to agree with Van, man, just because Van wear glasses and he a nerd.
I don't wear. These are readers, man.
Hey, they agreeing with me. I love it. Yeah, protect my TV.
Now I can't do that because then I'll be doing this. Y'all be seeing me doing this, and y'all be like, "Oh, what are you looking at?"
You're like my dad. My dad used to look down the end of his nose at the thing. All right, we'll be back next week. Go to YouTube, like, subscribe, share, comment, and we'll try and get back to you and respond to it. Yeah, I don't have nothing planned. Van don't have nothing planned. He's back in. He won't be on Sunday morning. You can catch me on Sunday morning. You can catch Van on Twitter, riding with Styles when he's urged to do so. But come back here next Wednesday. Come by here, 9 to 10 p.m. next Wednesday. We holler at you.